up a meal real quick. I see money, let me go and make a meal real quick. Found a baddie, made her mine, but she a real chill chick. Groupies wondering if they the one. She say she love me, man, that shit just made me run. This is easy, man, I made this song in one day. They say groovy wooshy, you gon' blow up one day. That's cause I'm the one with the sauce. Chef Legacy with the pans and the pots. They want the rest. Sound the same, they don't sound nothing like us. Young whoosh, I'm a guy with the bus. Young whoosh, you might have to catch the bus. Young whoosh, let me speak on the real quick. Man, I'm hungry, so I set me up a meal real quick. I see money, let me go and make a meal real quick. Found a baddie, made her mine, but she a real chill chick. Groupies wondering if they the one. She say she love me, man, that shit just made me run. This is easy, man, I made this song in one day. They say groovy wooshy, you gon' blow up one day. That's cause I'm the one with the sauce. Yeah, I feel like I'm the one with the sauce. Chef Legacy with the pans and the pots. They want the recipe, ain't that a first? Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to stir it, 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 stir it. They would not know how to stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to chef. Ay, watch me cut. Fresh as fuck, you might see me in a look, but should've known I was coming for your spot. Should've known I was headed to the top. I was on a plane when I realized that I'm what? They all sound the same, they don't sound nothing like us. Young whoosh, I'm a guy with the bus. Young whoosh, you might have to catch the bus. Young whoosh, let me speak on the real quick. Man, I'm hungry, so I set me up a meal real quick. I see money, let me go and make a meal real quick. Found a baddie, made her mine, but she a real chill chick. Groupies wondering if they the one. She say she love me, man, that shit just made me run. This is easy, man, I made this song in one day. They say groovy wooshy, you gon' blow up one day. That's cause I'm the one with the sauce. Chef Legacy with the pans and the pots. They want the recipe, ain't that a first? Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to stir it, 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 stir it. They would not know how to stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to stir it. like I'm the one with the sauce. Chef Legacy with the pans and the pots. They want the recipe, ain't that a first? Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. They would not know how to stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Even if I gave it to them, they would not know how to stir it. They would not know how to chef. Ay, watch me cut. Fresh as fuck, you might see me in a look, but should've known I was coming for your spot. Should've known I was headed to the top. I was on a plane when I realized that I'm what? They all sound the same, they don't sound nothing like us. Young whoosh, I'm the guy with the bus. Young whoosh, you might have to catch the bus. Ay, young whoosh, let me speak on the real quick. Man, I'm hungry, so I set me up a meal real quick. I see money, let me go and make a meal real quick. Found a baddie, made a mine, but she a real chill chick. Groupies want her in the
You are going to die tonight, and you can't help me. I'm sorry, but it's just what is made to be done. She, and everyone you know, will be dead. We're all going to die.
So, yo Leute, euer Vlogger ist am Start und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Stream. Heute werden wir mal was anderes spielen, und zwar Noire, wie man es schon sehen kann und schwer erkennen kann. Ich muss mal ganz kurz... Wir werden auf jeden Fall heute Noire zocken. Also ich werde es halt zocken und ist ein sehr, sehr, sehr nices Game. Wurde remastered für die Xbox One und für die PS4. Und ja. Auf jeden Fall werde ich das jetzt zocken. Ich muss mal kurz. Hallo? So. So. Okay, dann legen wir mal los. Ja. Die Gesichtserkennung funktioniert auf jeden Fall super. Ne, ich muss die, glaube ich, doch ausstellen. Das funktioniert so gar nicht. Ich weiß nicht, was... Die ist ein bisschen auf Drogen. Kann das sein?
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful
Problem
men.
ist, wir sind jetzt leider mitten in einem Fall.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
So. Okay, also das Problem ist, wir sind halt gerade mitten in einem Fall. Und deshalb...
Wake up, Cole.
Ja, ist ja gut. Deshalb... Und da ich diesen Fall aber auch schon gemacht habe, also nicht diesen Fall, sondern diese
It's
Szene.
like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Also in diesem Fall weiß ich auch schon, welche Hinweise entscheidend sind und welche nicht. Deswegen lasse ich ganz prinzipiell die Sachen jetzt aus, die nicht entscheidend sind. Die jetzt nicht so wichtig sind. Ich bin mir manchmal nur nicht so sicher, was er jetzt genau sich anschauen möchte. Im Großen und Ganzen weiß ich es ja schon, weil ich habe halt diese Stelle schon gezockt. Und weiß es halt schon.
Presented to Mark.
Und ja. Nee, das brauchen wir nicht. Nein, brauchen wir auch nicht. Das brauchen wir auch nicht. Nee.
Doesn't look like anything.
Ja. Das ist wichtig. Ja.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
So. Ich glaube, das sind alles wichtige Sachen gewesen. Ich glaube, hier drüben war auch noch irgendwas. Wegen dem Foto. Ja, genau, das Foto hier.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Ist da vielleicht noch irgendwas Wichtiges?
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Okay. Mehr ist da nicht. Wichtiges dabei. Da ist noch so ein... Nee, da ist nichts Wichtiges mehr. Dann können wir mit dir sprechen jetzt. Hausfriedensbruch, ja.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Guter Kopf, böser Kopf. Ich würde sagen böser Kopf.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Mhm.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Brauchen wir ganz kurz hier. So. So.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Was? Benutze das Telefon. Also.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help. What now?
Silver Screen Props is our next stop. Let's roll.
Okay. Wo war der Ausgang? Ah, hier. Okay.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
So,
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Straight through at the next junction. Straight through the next intersection.
There's no use
1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Straight through at the next junction. Next right. Open your eyes!
Meine Augen sind geöffnet. Ich will halt nicht. Fahr halt wegen Assi, mein Gott. Lass mich halt. Ich meine, du fährst ja nicht. Fahr du mal, wenn du willst. Oh!
Jesus, Cole!
Ja, mein Gott. Der kleine Kratzer, den kann man auch noch reparieren. Ey! Verpiss dich. Hau ab!
Turn right when you can.
Ey, hau ab!
Careful! Take the next left.
You're really starting to annoy me.
You really start to annoying me. Wie geil. Silver Screen Requisiten, 10:43 Uhr. AM. Also Mittag. Vormittag. Oh, Alter, kommst du rein, hast du direkt so einen riesen Bär hier als Requisite.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Alter, wie viele Filmrequisiten. Voll geil. Oh, so eine Jukebox. Alter, voll cool. Eine Cola King, so ein Automat. Hintergrundbilder, wie geil. So Hintergründe. Und da sind ein paar Filme. Krass.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Krass, jetzt darf ich mich hier umschauen, oder wie? Ein Föhn. Ne, ist ein Schminkspiegel. Ach nee, der will was anderes angucken.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Nee. Wow.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Oh.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Respekt.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Ah, schau an. Was haben wir denn hier? Pillen.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Eine 15-Jährige, was? Die ist 15. Alter. Boah. Heftig. Kann man so krank sein, Alter. Kann so gestört sein, ey. Das ist nicht mal normal. Nee. Ja, wie komme ich denn jetzt da durch? Kann ich da irgendwie... Nee, brauche ich nicht. Kann ich nicht vielleicht irgendwie den Spiegel kaputt machen? Dahinter ist ja ein Raum. Nee. Hier wahrscheinlich eher weniger. Also hier brauche ich mich nicht umzuschauen, okay. Was war das denn? Ein Hut, ja. Sieht aus wie von Indiana Jones.
It'll take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Wie komme ich denn dahin?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ja, ich weiß es doch selber nicht. Nee, ich will erstmal...
I'm sorry, but I'm really busy with an order for a new movie.
Halt dein Maul.
So what next? The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
Ja, und jetzt? Wie soll ich das machen? Ah, warte, hier. Na, hier. Ach, das ist die Tür von der. Von dem Raum. Ja, nee, keine Ahnung. Warte mal. Ich kann auch den Spiegel bestimmt einschlagen oder so. Aha. Was haben wir denn hier? Schlecht gemacht. Noch schlechter kann man es nicht machen. Aha. Bishop Pictures.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Das scheint nichts Besonderes zu sein.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Was? Alles klar. Jetzt muss man ihn jetzt wohl fragen. Das werde ich ihn jetzt wohl fragen müssen, bestimmt, wo die Filmrolle ist.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
Alles klar.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What